toys, animals, food. No need to type, just take a snap instead and you will get a result. And that's thanks to something called visual search. You must have seen it popping up in your Amazon shopping app, perhaps Pinterest, even Snapchat, helping you find and buy products online. And there are also more useful applications like iPolyVision, which recognizes and describes objects to its visually impaired users. But possibly the most powerful image recognition tool of all of them is the Google Lens. It's been around for 4 years, but now it seems to be having its day, with the company claiming they have over 3 billion users logged every month. And it's actually quite simple to use. First, you point your phone at something, like my cat here, Neo. You press search, and then from there, the app asks Google Assistant what the object is that I'm pointing at. And it gives me an answer. It tells me he's a black cat, and funnily enough, being a black cat, he might actually be good luck. Didn't know that. So the Lens app itself can translate text in front of you, where you can buy a shirt. And it can even help you cheat on your homework. And with Google's insanely huge data bank, after years of searching and info gathering, the app's computer vision is pretty accurate, with machine learning inbuilt in case the algorithm misses anything. And Lens is impressing in other unique ways. So what I'm going to do to test this out is take a picture of this view in front of me, zoom in a little bit, get past the trees, and there we go, the London skyline. A lot is going on here. What Lens is doing is it's tapping into Google Earth's 3D representation of the planet. It's pinpointing my location, matching the angle, and identifying the skyline from where I am.
Our mission is like, how do you get closer to how people naturally think about asking questions so that we can answer them as kind of seamlessly as possible without the user having to do this mental gymnastic, right? Of, okay, now I need to translate it into a way that the computer can understand.
And so to test it in the field, I went along with television's Fred Sirius to swap out being a maitre d' for a horticulturalist for a day.
It's a raspberry.
It's a raspberry.
It's a raspberry.
It's just there. Okay. Verbus simliciflorum, the dense flower mulem.
It shows a specific colour.
Yeah. It makes you realise the diversity of all this flora, right?
I mean, right now it's just making me realise how much I don't know.
But as Fred was also finding out, it still isn't perfect.
I'm getting something different every time I click on it.
Yeah, no, that's the thing, me too. So what's going on?
I have no idea.
Even with Google's vast resources and years spent training Lens, it can still get things wrong. But for the most part, it almost always nails it. Now, Google Lens focuses on objects, and out of curiosity, I thought, what if I take a picture of my mug? So, here we go. Picture of my face, and it comes up with nothing at all. It doesn't have facial recognition enabled. But then I wondered, will it ever be a part of it? Well, I directly asked Google, and they were a bit vague. They never actually mentioned facial recognition at all. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that they'll move into that space. It's an absolute minefield and hugely controversial. But there is a tool already out there that does focus on faces. PimEyes. It works similarly to Lens in that after uploading an image, it scans through more than 900 million images from across the net to find matches. And it's pretty accurate. I've never seen that picture of me before. What website is this? The website itself says that it believes you have the right to find yourself on the internet and protect your privacy and image. But it's been slammed by a number of outlets for how it can be dangerously misused, potentially to stalk others and stripping away our privacy. And that's the thing, there are no real restrictions. Despite the site saying that it's for searching for yourself, what is actually stopping me from searching for someone else? Nothing. What? A couple of T&C and privacy policy boxes. All right, tick, tick, done. And I've got a result. Also, I've been able to freely buy a membership that allows me to have up to 25 premium searches daily. Why would I need that many if I'm just going to be searching for myself? With their permission, I decided to look up some work colleagues, and it really does feel like a stalker's dream. That you could take a picture of anyone that you see on the street, and with this tool, find hundreds more online. And that's worrying. Now, it doesn't trawl through most social media sites like the controversial Clearview AI does, nor is it as powerful, but it can still cause a magnitude of privacy issues. So we reached out to PimEyes about our concerns, and they said that it is technically impossible for them to verify the person who is conducting the search, as they don't identify people in any way. But this means the lack of any safeguarding means that there could be a lot of issues for other people.
What's happening online and in these tools that you can have on your phone makes the stalking and learning of people's patterns very easy. The people who are hurt by these technologies are not the people who are building them. Again, is facial recognition technology or object recognition technology in general, we just need to think about, are these tools for everyone?
Visual searching can become the next big way that we interact with the world. But how these tools develop and how they're being used over time is something we should be keeping an eye on.